obviously not the start that we wanted, going down 2-0, but there wasn't an ounce of panic, no pun intended, on the bench. Like there wasn't an ounce of quit, an ounce of panic, and we knew there was so much hockey left. We went into the first intermission, and no one blinked. We looked at each other. We knew there was a lot of hockey left. We got to play the way that we know we can play, and we did that the next 2 periods.
Yeah, I mean, I think for us it doesn't really matter what happened in the past. We're always just trying to move forward, and every time we get to play a game in this jersey, it means a lot to all of us. And I think this game, the score is what it is, but how we worked and how we got those goals, and how we played, and how Kendall said we got down, but our mentality on the bench was never down. We were never out of the game mentally. We stuck together. I think that is more important than getting 5 goals. It's the way we did it together and throughout that entire game.
It was a pretty classic back and forth, and we were fortunate to get a couple bounces there. I thought we started off very strongly. Canada held us off, and some big saves by their goaltender, and they capitalized on a couple of bounces, and they well earned. The game shifted to our way, and we get the huge bounce on the power play on a completely missed opportunity that it still found its way to the back of the net, and then the script flipped where our goaltender was able to make some huge saves in the second period and afford us the opportunity to get into that 1 period battle, and we earned some bounces in that third. Kendall. Pivotal goal. Lacey had a heck of a shot, skill play, but then the trench work ultimately wins you games, and I was very happy for our captain to score down in that area. She's worked really hard in the tournament thus far, and great storyline for us to have her be the one that kind of gave us that 2-goal lead, which was obviously massive.
Yeah, I think it's obviously a great rivalry, 2 awesome elite level teams dueling it out, and I'm extremely excited about the way that we played and continue to grow as a group. And I love the creativity, I love the fight that we have, and hopefully we can continue using that and developing it as we move forward. Yeah, everyone on our roster is extremely skilled, and I think it just comes down to that, is owning your shift and getting out there and getting the job done at the end of the night. And obviously we're a team, and it's a team sport. We want a team win, but it doesn't matter who gets the back of the net, and I think that speaks volumes for our group in that room.
But I thought Hannah Bilka, compared to the last game, she looked so much more at home. We're really impressed with her, and Lacey Eden, just another outstanding performance from a young player. And you don't have to look much farther either than Rory Gilday and KK Harvey on the backside. I thought that Rory had a huge block and lost some extra minutes, and KK was out there just asserting herself all over the ice. She plays a very mobile, active style, and hopefully we'll be wearing her jersey for a really long time. But it's always going to be the staple players. We want to talk about the new blood, but it's Kendall and Hilary, Amanda, Carpenter, and Keller on the back end, Harmon, Steckline. Those are the ones that are leading the way, and it's their team. We're only with them for 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer with meetings, but they're the ones that ultimately take care of the team when we're not around, and there's a lot of gray matter out there, and they take care of us there.
I think it's part of the identity of this team. I mean, it's like I said to you before, like next person up. It's this entire team's going. It takes one to 23 to get a job done, and that's what we've had this entire tournament so far, and we have to keep that up throughout the rest of the tournament. Mm-hmm. It's definitely something we're continuously working on in practice, but I think it's part of our mindset. Our mentality is to hound pucks, to pick up loose pucks. It doesn't necessarily take an ounce of talent with some of the things that we want to do and the way we want to work and the way we want to play, and this group's committed to playing that way.
Yeah, I think Kendall kind of alluded to it a little bit. We've worked a lot on our net front play and having a really good plan into that, not just going there without, a plan, and it goes to our forwards, but also our D. Our D have been phenomenal at getting pucks to the net, and that's been something we've struggled with in the past. against all teams is getting pucks to the net at the right time with the amount of bodies there that we want. So I think we executed pretty well, and like you said, just trusted it and stayed with it, knowing that if we keep playing the right way, the goals will come.
Yeah, it's a true test. I always think that the game is ultimately won in the trenches, in the 10-by-10 around the net and along the walls, and how do we navigate it against Canada? It's their specialty, and there's no secret to that. Everything's a heavy pinch. Everything is a box out, and they're stingy in their own end. A lot of body contact down in the D zone, and it's not only a mental game, or it's not only a physical game against Canada. It's a mental game to persevere. If you're not getting the calls, you got to continue to battle through. And I was extremely proud of our bench. I thought that was, we marked up on every single small thing along the way. That was a big focus for us, is not to worry about the end, and to really check in on when we have a big play that facilitates just a zone exit that if someone made a strong play on, those are we execute as a team and stick to our principles. That's a big deal, and every one of those counts.